Okay, good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. Okay, so while while I was here in Eden Grove, I took a few runs around this camp while waiting for my recording to be able to fire up again, and I collected a few pages, right, a few notes, and overall I've gained about another 1000 XP. So yeah, that was not shown in the video, and now I'm about to do something that is really not smart. If you look at it, those are level 51s. I'm a dead man. These are 6 levels above me again. Whew. Shh. This is what I hate. Snipers. Oh. There are so many archers in this place, and when they hit you, man, that really, really sucks. Finally, I'm up to this point, 800 XP per point. At this point, I'm shocked at it. I think that's because I am so far under leveled here, and I'm running like a headless monkey.
You again. The one to whom I gave the living seed. It seems a lifetime ago. If I recall, you had committed yourself to battle corruption. I wish I had done the same. You, the Earth, the island. It has ways of you again. The Earth, the island. It has ways of defending itself. It sees threats coming and takes precautions. This is how the angry earth has always protected itself against corruption. But this time, it wasn't enough. It is gone. This queen of corruption, the Tempest as she is called by humans, she has taken it. And with it in her possession, we cannot resist her. Even the Motherwell is fake. Yes, the Blight. There's no more time for questions. The angry earth creatures here will not harm you. They need your help. Please help. Please protect the Sanctuary Seal.
As soon as they leave, I'll go ahead and pick that guy up. I forgot about that. The hatchet is really strong against angry earth.
The Motherwell is safe then. Yes. You have proven again to be above suspicion. You hear the Earth's language now, don't you? That is why you were chosen to save the Motherwell. It is the true heart of the angry Earth. It powers the storm wall around the island, preventing corruption's escape. If the Blight had reached it, the storm wall would have triggered a great tsunami.
Oh, this is not where I want to be.
There is another human here who thinks he knows a way. An alchemist. He arrived a short time ago. He has many strange ideas. Some of them may even be worth listening to. Don't concern yourself with my welfare. As all things are eternum, I am renewed by the Source. It is the Source with which we must be concerned now. Speak to the human.
Woohoo!
Oh, I had a feeling you'd find your way here. Great minds, great minds. This place is beyond my wildest dreams. The trees, the water, the dryads. If only I could touch them. I learned that the hard way, but you? Do you hear their language then? Could you ask them about their bone structure, their vascular system? Perhaps another time, I guess.
I could touch them.
I can't stop thinking about our discoveries in Weaver's Fen. The corruption, the angry earth, and the storm wall. But what does it say about this so-called blight? My hypothesis is that the blight is somehow caused when the energies of corruption and angry earth are mingled. It is clearly a threat to the angry earth. What about the corruption? Possibly, but we need more data. I've managed to isolate enough blight samplers to create some blight bombs. If you deploy them around the sanctuary's perimeter, it might repel the corruption.
Oh. Here goes a nightmare operation.
You surrounded the sanctuary with blight and think that's a form of protection. But wait, you may be right. I do feel the corruption receding ever so slightly. That seems to be a fairly extreme leap of logic. You would need a very potent source of blight, an infected, angry earth on the level of the Motherwell? You can't be serious! If the Motherwell were blighted, the infection would spread underground and block the flows of corruption, just like we saw with the blocked fountain when we first met. But the Motherwell might never recover.
Now that is very dangerous.
We must attempt to delay that as long as possible. The corrupted Empress in Ebonscale has amassed a fleet. If the Stormwall fails for even a moment, they will set sail. You humans, always another idea. You have a point, though. If the fleet were disabled, the Motherwell could be repurposed. Very well. I will ask Ixia to help you. She is the caretaker of this sanctuary. I believe you will be able to understand one another now. She can also help you make something more potent than the alchemist's smoke. The angry earth has its own recipes for war.
Woohoo! Running over to speak to the weird lady who is going to make my life a living hell.
As bitter witness to the scars of time, we hide our shrinking gardens from the flames, and any blood-ripe creatures stumbling in are seen no more. The blight comes creeping, swallowing the green. Our sacred charge, the Motherwell, will rot. So you come not to offer us your war, but share our own? So rarely have the blood-ripe creatures heard, and even fewer answered nature's call. But as we have been fed, we too must feed. What do the rarest gifts of soil lift their caps? The Azoth spores in Azoth spaces grow. So brewed together with the cosmic rot, does poison make. The angry earth does not trust human ends. But desperation breeds unlikely friends.
Oh, I love this one here. You can skip this entire step by doing something really simple. This year I figured out that you don't need to go and hunt for all the pieces, because I ended up going into the market to make an item of food, and I ended up coming across the ingredients. So once I do that there, it's so easy. You just take the amount required, you go and you craft it up together in the pestle and mortar. Not pestle and mortar, sorry. You go and craft it out and you're done. So, yeah. I'm really struggling with gills, right? Gills. come on, open up the journal. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. I have to go to one of these steps in order for the recipes to show up. Okay, come on, let's go. Oh, I thought I was done with another hour of gameplay with how slow things are going. I forgot to look at my my timing. 27 minutes. I'm actually really impressed with how far I've gone. I'm gonna gain more XP in a few seconds. So yeah, here goes. Come on, where's the big spawn? There's it, Garden of Genesis, now available. Oh, I love that he's more than 10 levels above me, so any hit from that guy would literally kill me. Ah, I got hit. Sorry about that. It happens every once in a while where you end up getting trapped in the wrong spot, or you end up with a really bad set of luck for one of these runs, and I just ended up in that bad set of luck. I ended up getting myself caught with a massive wipe, and yeah, that's just how it goes. I've been having quite a good run this time. I already knew that this place was much too high from me. As you could see in the previous episode, I was trying to get somebody to help me through Brightwood Isle, and Brightwood Isle just dropped off its regular XP, and I've been testing out everything with my other character. So I go on to Brightwood Isle and I make 99 per weapon, so I know that the weapons can level up that fast. However, all of a sudden, that XP is reduced. And I also know that the moment you break 10 levels above, your XP becomes constant. And now I'm getting 86, 66. So the figures started dropping way too low for me, so it made Brightwood Isle impossible. I was thinking about doing all of the missions, but to be honest, it's more or less me being lazy on that part. That's why I didn't want to do it. So yeah, that's the reason why I didn't go after all the separate pieces. So I want to go check now. When did I level up again? Oh, that is fantastic. That is just how bad it is when they hit you. Because they're so high level, it just smashes through everything on you. No, it's not yet showing up here. Oh boy, this is not going to be pleasant. I don't want to go up to the top of that to the top of that mountain just to get this. This is a nightmare because just for by the way, getting up here means you're going around this path. Then you can climb into this little cove over here, and all the way through here you're doing 58, 59, 58, 59. This is a level 60 area, so I'm gonna be butchered by the Angry Earth over here. And then finally, if I manage to make it through, then I can get to this location and go and get Canary Frog kills. You can see why the level is so high on this and why I was actually looking forward to leveling up before coming here. This is also extremely difficult. You have to go through these narrow parts through the mountain, and you're going to be swarmed with archers. So yeah, yet another deadly place to go through. So right now I'm just plotting my route out of the station. So I'm going to carry on down here. I'm going to go through. I am going to put my marker over here for now. So this is also just as dangerous. I'm going to be running through tons of Angry Earth, and the only thing that's going to stand between me and death on this journey is going to be whether or not I can take them out before they can take me out, if they fight me. And if I am unlucky, well, then I'm just going to end up getting booted right back to the start. And going after each and every one of these items isn't going to be as simple as I want it to be. It's going to be crawling and hiding in certain parts of the map and trying to evade fights with creatures who are way too high level to defeat. So yeah, this is some of the problems with speedrunning. As I said before, you can go back and complete some quests. I jumped 2 levels ahead on my speed run, and that's how come I am where I am. Okay, let's keep running. Just for, by the way, I'm already surrounded by angry. That was just perfect time for me to get the into all of this. And there's that light that I'm going after. That is the Malevolence Shrine. So yeah, once you get onto that day, you can return to this place in order to return to Malevolence. One of the best shrines to go and grab a hold of. And now finally, when they start ECR, if anybody says Malevolence, ooh, this is the Angry Earth Reaver versions. Oh boy. They have a long aggro. They have high damage outputs, and I haven't yet reached the top, so I can't do much about escaping them. Okay, now let's have a look. At this point, I want to turn up, and then I want to keep inwards. Alright, let's go, let's go. I've already said that I don't like messing with the Angry Earth. They are very, very dangerous for opponents for you to choose to mess with. And in terms of enemies who can out DPS me, this would be the #1 most scary in my book of opponents. I might get another level up just from running through this place. Shockers. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Hope that they don't poison me, and hope that I don't get a 6,000 or 7,000 DPS hit all of a sudden. Somebody must be asking, 6,000 or 7,000 DPS hit? What are you talking about? And yeah, I'm talking about this. You do get 6,000 or 7,000 DPS hits. They're super rare, and when you get hit with that, just the damage. Oh, I forgot there was another route to this place, and I just remembered it now. It's not more difficult, it's actually much simpler to get to the top of Hidden Grove from the other route. Oh boy. Yeah, here we go. Oh boy. This isn't going well. Ooh. Just for, by the way, if I had to rate this place on difficulty out of 10, I would rate it as a 10. So yeah, that's how difficult I believe this particular area of the map is to traverse, and unless you are the right level, it's a 10. because they will one-shot you. There's no maybe they one-shot you, maybe they don't. They definitely will one-shot you if you get too close. Now I want to get to the crow's nest, and then I want to get to the actual city that's there on the side. The crow's nest should give me a little bit of XP, and hopefully with the city included after that there, I will be done. Or I can go to the city, then the crow's... Ouch. The city, then the crow's nest. Whichever way I go for it, I go for it. Because I'm not going to sit in the city. I'm just running in and running out. Oh. I even took a level up and I'm still taking damage like crazy. Yeah, now you see a level difficulty that even I can't expect to overtake. Oh man, that is ridiculous. I still have a lot to go. 13 levels to go to reach level 60. 36 hours is going to be about where it will stop to say that I've done 3 whole days of gameplay and I far exceeded the limit that was expected. I don't understand how I managed to do it faster before. Because, okay wait, no, I do understand how I managed to do it faster. This one, yeah, I haven't been worrying about doing any side missions or side tasks. As a result, I was probably hurting my own progression. Man. I know exactly how to get up there. But it is not simple. You saw the DPS I took from that guy who was just attacking me. I imagine how much more DPS I'm going to take when I try to handle the rest of this. Yeah, there's it. There is the side I need to get to, and you enter on the exact opposite. So it makes it quite easy to know where to go. But the problem is that I must evade everything on the lower level. Otherwise I'm dead. Stay. So right now you might be wondering, what in the world am I trying to do? Well, pretty simple. I'm trying to evade getting caught by anything here. Now from here, where do I head to? Things don't get easier, just for by the way. It's only one of two directions. You're going to head into the trouble or out of the trouble. I'm heading back to Crow's Nest, and from there I'm going to teleport out to the other location. One arrow in the back. Another one is coming soon. Okay, so chasing down from Genesis, this is going to be a nightmare. Ugh. Regardless of where I go, these aren't going to be easy trips, because here's what's going to happen. First, I'm going to end up traveling either up or down a dangerous terrain, and then I'm going to have to fight in this dangerous terrain to somehow make a win out of a loss, because that's going to be the only options for me: win or lose, victory or surrender. There is no defeat. Although that does mean that you are defeated. No, not defeat. There is no retreat. Anybody who knows that reference? Huh. Okay. Okay, so now to figure out how to get to this location, let's go here. That is the location that I'm going to ping, and here comes my pain. And that's all dependent on whether the shaman or any of these other over OP creatures from this area chase me. If any of them chase me, I'm dead. So yeah, this is what you call being stupid. I know that I shouldn't be fighting these guys or running between these guys unless I have enough power to actually evade them, but instead I am still doing it regardlessly. So I am a royal idiot for doing this. So congratulations to me for doing my first stupid thing in a long time. At least that's my claim. The series may have been a very stupid idea. One hour up. So I must complete the second part of this quest as well within this video's time period. This has most probably been the most amount of gameplay that I've put in, and you can see the only thing that really set me back a lot was getting killed there in that one hit. Crystal Kevin 800 XP, fantastic. So here we go. Can I get around this place without getting any aggro? In case anybody doesn't know how hard it is to actually get around these Angry Earth locations without aggro, it's not simple. I just tried to put a mission impossible on myself here, basically. Bungie! Once I reach level 50, at least then nothing is going to be super scary. Also, I say, I know that I changed my voice intentionally on that little bit of expression, but it is just the way that I am. Considering that I know that I can either take a teleporter and waste 2 minutes, or I can run up the impossible stairs, basically run past everything, run around the entire place, same way that I went to the Mother Well, get to the top, come back and talk to Ixia in the next episode, and I will get a ton of XP. If I remember correctly, they're giving something like 20k in one of these missions. So yeah, let me just double check what it is. Oh no, these are still small. I remember picking up a 20k mission on my other character. I think they give you more XP on your fully leveled character, and they give you less XP on your unleveled characters, if that makes any logical sense whatsoever. And loading. I remember all these guys chased me. This is where I can actually kill them quite easily, ironically enough. Although I can kill them, and I said quite easily, that was the wrong way to say it. As you can see, they're level 51, I'm 47, they're still 4 levels above me. Angry Earth and Ancients, they're just so OP, unless you're using the quotings, Angry Earth quoting, or you're using Angry Earth Ward, then they aren't such a danger. But considering how expensive those things are to craft, I can't imagine doing it just for the fun of it. So it looks like the Dynasty shipyards are going to be a location on my list soon, because that is going to be Imperial Palace. So all I've got to do is wait until the next part of this insane mission, where you go from point A to point B to point C. You collect so many different items, and then finally you will be able to $8,900. This is like a joke to me for health. The reason why this is like a joke to me for health is normally I sit around 20 or 30k HP. So not 20, 12 or 15k HP, 20 or 50k. Just making mistakes with my own words. Now remember the nightmare I just came out of? This is a worse nightmare. Not only are the roads that I'm about to take totally filled with overpowered creatures, there are dogs, there are reavers, there are every single thing that I don't want to face going up to that point. And beyond all of that is the fact that they're going to chase me along this entire route. So yeah, having fun is going to be really hard on this one. So heading up, curbing. So what is a blight bomb in reality for this game, right? So let's talk about it. A blight bomb is actually more or less mixing a whole lot of toxins together and getting the result of a deadly poison out of it. And that deadly poison is poisonous to everybody: the corrupted, the lost, and the angry earth. So it's basically a universal kill-all, but it does have some benefits. The angry earth can heal from blight, but the corrupted can't. So the corrupted stay away from it, ironically enough. Oh yeah, here it comes. I should get hit by Reavers soon, and that's going to be when I notice the 4Ks and 5Ks in damage on my character. There's also going to be a ton of archers coming up, unless somebody else is just miraculously ahead of me. That is the first hit from a Reaver. I love that they're level 59. There's a very strong chance I'm not making it to the top of the mountain. If that is the case, then you will. This isn't even the difficult ones. Okay, so there is another route that I can use. Oh man. There's a reason why I didn't want to use this route. This means I'm jumping up mountain faces. It's going to take me tons of time to get there, and overall this is the difference between the two approaches. I can walk around those paths by going and getting levels, or I can climb the mountain path going all the way along little ledges, taking me about 15 to 45 minutes, which would make this a 2-hour video, just to get to the top of the mountain. Sounds like a reasonable thing to do, right? But it only gets worse. There's only a few places that I can do that, and it's not accessible to me everywhere in this region. Thank goodness to whoever built this camp. Oh boy. I'm gonna need this, and now I'm looking for my climbing edge. Start going up. Now you have to note that there are certain limits to what you can climb, and oh, there it is, right there in front of me. So here's where the craziness comes in. There are some angles on wall faces and cracks that you can climb by jumping in between. We found this out really early on when we were trying different routes in places like Merca. And you'll see where I'm going with this here eventually, because some of the locations that I want to go to are all stuck behind rock faces, I guess. Wasn't Mudguard, it was Mangled Heights that we used to do this in. Yeah. We used to do it to get right to the top to fight the boss, because the boss had the best loot and he was the only person in there who could give you that last little bit of leveling on your gear before you have to use gypsum. So we used to use it like that. And believe it or not, even as a level 59, I wouldn't be running through the other route to get to the top, because those creatures are crazy difficult to defeat. Okay, let's see. And there we go, into little nooks. Not too difficult to get through that now. Are you telling me that just because I did this once before, my 45 or 55 minutes of endless jumping and trying to climb has been reduced to this? I was so worried that it was going to catch me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No way. Everything that takes time, I've been able to do faster than the things which don't take time, which is like, oh wow, yeah, that sounds really, really wonderful if the game does that to me. Okay, let's wrap this up with one of the biggest free falls you will ever see, jumping off a mountain. This is exactly how I got to her from this one here the first time around. I just jumped down one after the other. And then there's the whole issue of getting a fish and getting this and getting that for the bears and all that stuff when it comes to the next part of the quest. The Angry Earth aren't truly on board with this plan, just for by the way. They're only doing it out of absolute desperation. Their mother well will die if the corruption gets to it, and Blight could kill the mother well anyway.
As water quenches magma with its death, you wish to turn our death upon itself, and make a weapon neither life nor death can long resist. We hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, it's exactly
One
what I'm
final element is needed now, to give our recipe the spice it needs. To cloud corruption's fleet in blighted spores, the Dryad waits where human hands once built. The patient guard of silent sun-moat caves. A place now only hinted on the wind. All things of Earth know well their borrowed seeds, so though we cannot ask him not to fight, the Dryad is no stranger to the wheel of death and life. Return to us once you have braved the gloom, and we will formulate corruption's doom.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. And I'm taking a break from this here because the next few episodes are going to be fighting against levels that are just so far above me. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be able to cope with it. So yeah, it's going to be 51s, 55s, and that's from a 47 fighting them. So there's going to be a whole lot of blocking. Angry Earth can break my blocks in 3 shots. That means I have to be effective on taking them down. I can pull out my hatchet and smash them to bits and pieces, but I won't be able to take any hits from them. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Catch you all in the next one. Have a good day.